Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Try Plague Incorporated Evolved. Okay, so this game is a little different from what I usually do. It's a strategy game where you actually play a virus or a bacteria. And what you do is you try to win from the entire population of the world by killing them. So, in that sense, it's pretty morbid and pretty realistic sometimes. It's a game in development, and I'm just going to show you what's there right now with regards to the single player game. Alright, there we go. Let's start the main game. Okay, so to actually unlock other things like fungus and virus and whatever, you need to first win the game with bacteria, which I have not yet done. I am not that good yet. So there. I still have to do that. And unfortunately, it's gonna take a while for me to get there, because I'm not very good at this game so far. The best I've had is that I've infected the entire world, and about a quarter of the world was killed because of my bacteria. Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? We'll play a bacteria then. And we don't have any genes just yet. There's unlockables in here, and I don't know how exactly that works. No idea. I'm guessing it has to do with how you play the game. I usually play on normal. So far I've tried on normal. Casual is probably easier. As you can see, the difficulty changes. In casual, nobody washes their hands. Basically, your virus or bacteria spread like wildfire. Research doctors don't work. And sick people are given hugs. So basically everyone is in the middle ages, and yeah, it tends to spread real quick. So there we go. And this is for more experienced players. I wanted more of a challenge, so I decided to go for this. 67.3% of the people wash their hands. That's 2/3 roughly. The doctors work 3 days a week, so you have some AI countermeasures against your development as a bacteria or a virus. And sick people are ignored, so they're not handled by the authorities. If you go for brutal, then things become a little bit more complicated. People are obligated to wash their hands. Doctors, they work 24/7, and sick people get locked in prison, so basically they can't spread whatever you develop. And then we have mega brutal. Genetic drift impacts evolution. So, yeah, basically humans sort of arm themselves against, they evolve themselves against whatever you develop. Doctors invest in research, and random medical checkups happen, which is probably something that affects the spread even more. But we're gonna play on normal. There we go. I named my previous plague the Wobble Gobble Plague. I'm gonna name it something else this time. We'll call it the Cucumbraria virus or bacteria. There we go. Okay, so welcome to Plague Inc. You are a new bacteria. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out all humans in the ultimate plague. Okay, let's do that, shall we? Select the start location. Now we need to pick something that's gonna really mash things up immediately, big time. So there we go. Okay. Alright. Pop the start bubble to confirm, or pick any other country. Another country instead. So there's gonna be a bubble, really? Let's see. Well, as you can see, there's also ports and airports present here. And the world has 6.8 billion people in it. So far I've only been able to infect 6.1 of them. And that's pretty much as well. We have all kinds of little details that don't appear right now because we have to pick something. Let's go for a tropical disease emanating from, well, classic, I guess, Africa. How about Egypt? Would that work? Egypt, 81 million people. It's a pretty random thing to pick. We could go for Libya. Let's go for Libya instead. It's fine. It's okay. It's alright. There we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna pause the game for a second. It's actually keeping the date from now on. We have one infected, so basically one person is carrying our bacteria. And here you can see this. There we go. We have a little bit of a street view here of Libya, and we have it's hot, and there's a lot of people in the cities. Apparently, I don't know what that is, but I believe these are the first things you need to break with before your virus can actually survive. So we're gonna check that out right now. This is heat. This is the signature for heat. This is something I don't know, and this is urbanish. So let's have a look at the yeah. So in order for this virus to actually be effective in this area, we need this, which is heat resistance. We can't actually evolve it yet because we don't have any DNA points yet, but we will eventually. So this is something we need to develop real quick if we want the bacteria to live. And then we need apparently this, a rash, something there they have here. It's an urban area, so I guess water would be a very good way to spread it initially. People need water, so there we go. Oh yeah, and this also shows how it affects the human body. It's pretty terrible. So this is the overview. We haven't got any evolution things. We're not very infective, we're not very severe, and we're definitely not lethal. As far as this goes, the moment your severity increases and your lethality increases, you start killing people, obviously, and the more this increases, the greater the chances are that the AI will actually take countermeasures in the form of research against your bacteria infection. So there we go. We now have genetic complexity simple. We have 1 daily infections, and basically it doesn't do anything yet. So, and here we also see the research status. Nobody does research for our bacteria because nobody knows us. So there we go. And these are the countries where bacteria will have spread to. The only one here right now is Libya. So there we go. And the deaths will also appear here. So there we go. Okay, well. Okay, let's start, shall we? There we go. Plop. Alright, Cucumberia has infected the first human. Weak and used to hot temperatures, it must evolve using DNA point to infect more people. Okay, let's get these points. You have to burst these little bubbles. There we go. We got 1 DNA point here. So it's gonna... As you can see, planes and ships are moving. We've got an extra infected here. That's great. Okay, slowly but surely. We are... There's a little red spot there. There it is. Here, right here. That's where the infection's spreading right now. Okay, now we've got about 8 points. I think once we hit 10, I'm gonna... Are we gonna hit 10 anytime soon? I don't know. Ah! Now we have these. That will increase it even more if you quick enough. So now I pause the game for a moment. We're about 21 days in, roughly. 3 weeks in. And we're pretty infectious already, so nice. It's good. We need to spread this disease, but first we need to make it heat resistant. So let's do that, shall we? There we go. It's gonna get some heat resistance there. Yeah, it says pop the orange DNA bubbles to get DNA points. So that's what we're gonna do. We've got 3 infected. Ah, you have successfully evolved Cucumberia. You have spent DNA points to evolve your disease, and more options have opened up. Get more points by popping DNA and biohazard bubbles and infecting people. Okay, so once we can, we will. Okay, lots of people could get it now since we have heat resistance. Okay, and there's a little bit of A bit of a joke there. Women catches man flu. Okay. So far we are harmless. But that's gonna change, I assure you. I'm tempted to fast forward, but then we wouldn't have this, which is something we need to actually make it somewhat dangerous. We're gonna make it a rash. There we go. And I guess we'll get some sweating in there as well. There we go. Get people sweating. So right now it's a skin disease, and it will infect more people. Cucumberia begins to spread. Cucumberia is spreading from person to person in Libya and will grow exponentially. Control the plague indirectly by evolving it. So Libya is now becoming a place where you might catch Cucumberia, and it will spread across to other countries pretty quickly. One way to do it is to make the virus airborne. That's one real quick way, but that will also sort of get the world alerted to what is happening. So I'm just gonna zoom out like this, make sure that we have the entire world in our view. It's May now. Kickstopper raises record amounts. Journalists rush to cover latest record-breaking amount of money raised on Kickstopper. This is obviously Kickstarter pun. Sources expect record to last for at least 72 hours. Right, we got 57 infected, 61 now. It's really going pretty quickly. And so far it's not exactly a dangerous virus. 99 infected. Okay, 121 infected. People are really getting it now. Alright. And if you want to find out more about a country, you click on the thingy, this one. There we go. People are pretty healthy. 99% is healthy. Alright. What's this? I don't know what this is. Key information about country. I guess it's urban. What I guess I should do is increase the infection a bit, its transmission point. Let's make it mosquito-based infectivity. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Mosquitoes get outside of tropical countries. And there we go. Cucumberia infects hundreds. Cucumberia has infected hundreds in Libya, increasing the chance that an infected person will infect a healthy person. Keep evolving your disease. I will. I'm taking it slow here. So far only North Africa is infected, and almost nobody outside this area is infected. Oh, here we go. Cucumberia spreads to Sudan. Sudan has been infected. Your disease has taken an important step in becoming a plague. When a new country is infected, pop the red ball to get bonus DNA. I just popped it. I hope I did that right. Nope, hello. Bonus DNA indeed. Alright, let's see if we can make it even worse. We have 9 points now, so symptoms. Yes. Abilities. Bacterial resilience. Create bacterial shells protect against all climates. There we go, we'll get that. And then we're gonna lay low for a little bit. Just a teeny bit. People travel around, that tends to get them killed in this game. Got 2,000 infected. Oh, hello. More bonus. I don't know, Sudan doesn't seem to be very effective. Infected actually. It's stopped right now. There we go. Well, we have 32 infected. Now other parts of Africa are getting infected. And we're getting into the thousands now. Oh dear. Yes, it's getting worse, isn't it? People thinking it was just a disease. Well, guess what, people? It's not. West Africa. Oh dear, they have a port. So that's gonna spread it around. Let's see if we can spread through rats, shall we? Oh, we don't have any option to do that. We need 11 points for that. That's okay. I'm gonna just fast forward. Oh, just burst that bubble. So, see, once I press that fast forward button, the game trolls me by throwing me a bubble that I might miss. Okay. It's not going very well for these people. What, where? Nausea symptom. Okay, so sometimes the game throws you a random curveball. Cucumberia has mutated and developed the nausea symptom without using DNA points. Oh, hello. And we have spread to Egypt. That's gonna be a problem for the Egyptians. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Chance of mutation. Ooh, we want that eventually. But first, let's see what we can do here. Okay, breakdown in the epidermis causes large open wounds with significantly increased infectivity. Okay, again, infectivity. And okay, we can fever. We can have fever. It can cause a fever. Do we want a fever, or do we want more of this? Let's see. You can see the bars below. Lethality will go up. This will not kill anyone just yet. So it's annoying, but it won't kill anyone. But this will definitely help us spread, which is cool. So we're gonna do that. There we go. We'll do that. Cucumberia now infecting more countries. Cucumberia is infecting more countries. Control where it goes by evolving transmission traits in the disease method. We will, eventually. There we go. No people have died just yet. That's because we haven't made it lethal yet. I want to increase the chance of people actually dying, of course. That makes you win the game, basically, so we do need to do that. But transmission is becoming our #1 problem. Okay, you see the red bar here? Almost a quarter of the population has this virus now. It's becoming a problem there. Global warming, hot countries getting hotter. Okay, so this might influence our resistance. We need resistance against heat, I guess. Or maybe even some other options. Okay, more than half the population of Libya is now infected. In a normal checkup, a doctor in Libya found a new disease which has been named Cucumberia. It appears to be mostly harmless, but must be investigated further. Other countries are also reporting this disease. Okay, so we are rapidly spreading ourselves in this area. 5 million infected. Oh wow. Oh, and now it's spread to that part of Africa as well. Libya starts working on cure. Okay, so now the cure has already begun. We need to make sure that we transfer this further. And I guess livestock would do? I don't know. What can we do about this? I don't know. Make it worse. Bacterial resilience. Yeah. Just slow their research down a little. If we can. It's rapidly becoming a problem here. Nobody has died yet, but that's because I haven't made it that lethal. More infectious than TB. Cucumberia has infected more people in the world than TB. So that's tuberculosis for you. It's a very infectious disease. Ugh, dear. Dear Libya. Soon you will feel the cold hand of death spreading. Well, maybe. I'm just lucky that nobody has taken the opportunity to help these people. Oh, wow, we're spreading. Oh, we're spreading into Arabia now. It's getting worse. Look at that. Severe storms strike Central Africa. Severe storms strike heavily populated in Central Africa. RMS analysts warn of crop and property damage. That'll kill a few people eventually. Yeah. It's potentially harmless. Okay. Okay, the world menu contains useful data. Now, Cucumberia is beginning to spread around the world. Use the world data, bottom right, to see which countries are not infected yet. Well, let's have a look at the world data, shall we? Okay, most of Africa is infected, and the rest of the world isn't. And the reason for it is probably because we don't have any resistance to cold climates yet. And most of these are cooler climates. And see, there we go. Most of north of Europe is not infected yet. Okay, so this is the warmer climates, and this is what? Oh, what is that? Does it say? Arid. Oh, it's arid. Okay, so arid countries. Okay, and these are the wet countries, I guess. Humid. Okay. Poor countries. Not too many poor countries. Actually, Libya is in the sort of the. Oh no! Wait, no. That's actually they're pretty poor. Relatively poor. Rich countries. There we go. And then we have what? Rural countries. Lots of rural stuff. If we want to infect rural countries, it's gonna be pretty easy. In fact, we'll do that right now. Transmission. Rural countries. There we go. More people in rural countries can have it due to it's spreading through livestock. So that should help somewhat. I expect it to spread to Russia, or there we go. Most of Africa has this. More infectious than HIV. Cucumberia has now infected more people in the world than HIV. It's an extremely infectious disease. We're doing well. Okay, now Saudi Arabia is next. Look at that. We're terrible. We are horrible. Oh. There we go. We're grabbing points everywhere. Okay, so the colder climates thing is going to be an option next, I think. It's the thing we're going to go for. Oh my god, nobody has died yet because, as I said, I haven't made it that deadly yet. We could make it airborne, that would make it incredibly funny. People would start dying. Yeah, there we go. It now can spread to colder areas. Cooler areas, that is. And now South Africa is infected. And Europe is infected. Oh my, there's a ship going with red on board, so you can also see that okay, medicine in Spain slowing infection. Spain is a wealthy country with high quality healthcare. To spread faster, you may need to evolve the drug resistance ability. Okay, we're gonna go for that. Drug resistance. Is that's this one, isn't it? Yeah, we need 15 points for that. Okay, we're gonna have that in a moment. Oh, right now. Got it. Bursting those bubbles. There we go. Plop. Good luck with resisting this. Hello. Okay, so now a plane has gone to Japan and may have infected people there. In fact, I'm pretty sure it has. London Olympics mystery. Mystery still surrounds the decision to postpone the London Olympics. Organizers promise it will happen soon, but no reason has been given for the change. Well, I have a pretty good idea why. People are ill, man. Okay, transmission through rats. Urban regions, yes. That's what we need. There we go. And there's a ship going to London now. Yeah. This may not end well for the world. People are definitely coughing symptom. Okay, so now we have a mutation where people cough. It will help the spread, most definitely. And there we go. We've now spread to America. Pretty terrible. Oh, look at those ships go. Yay, ships. You're spreading everything. Those sailors, those poor sailors, they're all coughing their lungs out. So this is going pretty well. Well, not for the simulated world, obviously, but for us as a bacteria, we're doing well. And we're gonna get worse. I think I'm gonna see if I can infect through the air. Dust particles, especially in arid environment and plane transmission. There we go. We'll have that. So now it spreads through the air. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, world. This is gonna be a problem. There we go. Plop, 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 ploppity plop. So now, look at all the red lines. This is not gonna end well for anyone here. Okay, I guess we'll see what we can do with the transmission now. And apparently we can go for even better. There we go. It's gonna be even worse for them now. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, Cucumberia Awareness Day. Charities are holding Cucumberia Awareness Day to raise the profile of this disease and encourage development of a cure. Well, isn't that pretty? Nobody has died from it yet, so people are doing all these things not to spend. Okay, Cucumberia placed on a watch list. It's been placed on the RMS watch list. Although not very dangerous, governments warned that a more deadly strain could appear. It could. It could. Most definitely could. But I want it to spread everywhere first. And there we go. We've got Madagascar, which is a very tough one to get. So. Okay, more infectious than a common cold. Yeah, it's really infectious now. Oh, lots of countries are getting it. Africa is pretty much completely infected, as well as India. So there we go. Yeah, we got this. Let's see how bad we can make this with regards to transmission. We can now have these, this also evolve, and very likely urban regions. Let's see. We'll have these birds do our work as well. Maybe we can get some more symptoms out. There we go. That'll definitely, well, it won't kill people, but it will spread things really, really quickly. So it's rapidly evolving into something highly dangerous now. Oh my. Look at the spread in Asia there. Cyst symptom mutated. Cucumberia has mutated and developed the cyst symptom without using DNA points. So now you get really nasty boils, I guess, from this disease. It's becoming a problem. Okay. Canada leading global cure effort. Oh boy. Pop the blue bubbles to destroy the research. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just hold on for a second. The water. We haven't got the water, we haven't got the blood. We do now. We should start killing people. I guess that's... yep. Okay, there we go. Serious fluid build. We need that. We still have something to make it deadly. We'll do that right now. I guess. There we go. That'll make it fatal. So now we're well, nearly everywhere. So, oh, there we go. Clank. The world is starting to get... Okay, China starts shutting down the airports to stop the spread of Cucumberia. I don't know if it's gonna work. Cucumberia has been confirmed in Angola. The first death. Bad luck or the beginning of something terrible. Okay. All I can tell you, it's gonna be pretty darn terrible. Angola. Okay, well, we have points again, so let's have a look and see if we can make the symptoms even worse. Okay, scarring of the lung causes shortness of breath and extreme coughing. Can be fatal when combined with intense exercise. Yeah, let's take that one. And we'll also take immune suppression. There we go. Total organ failure apparently has become a problem. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. This is by far the deadliest combination I've built so far. Neuropathic, okay. Significantly harder to cure. That's where we're gonna go next. We need 3 more points for that. Fight the cure. There are 2 ways to fight development of the cure. Evolve aggressive symptoms to destroy countries, more noticeable, or evolve cure resistances, less noticeable. We have enough now. So what we're gonna do is the shutdown of the brain thing. There we go. This is pretty horrible. Okay. Okay, almost the entire world is now getting infected. Killed more than the Black Death. Cucumberia has killed over 75 million people. Wow. Worse than the Black Death. That is, in a way, really awesome. Okay, let's see. Let's get the resilience up. Survivability, maybe get some drug resistance in there. Or maybe genetic hardening. Yeah, let's just do that. Genetic hardening sounds cool. Genetic reshuffle. O'Rourke needed to develop a cure. That sounds like a good idea right about now. I'm gonna mess their work up. Okay, global research focused on cure. Now they're trying to get a cure up. Killed more than the Spanish flu. And apparently... Oh, hello. People dying improve faster than people can be cured, infected. Okay. Insomnia symptom mutated. Cucumberia has mutated and has developed the insomnia symptom without using DNA points, so now people can't sleep. Oh, we need to destroy those. 25% complete. We need to make sure that colder climes. Okay, Indonesia is beginning to break down due to Cucumberia. Cure research is starting to slow. Okay, what we need is something that'll make it more resistant in colder areas, which is Canada. So there we go. That's what we're gonna go for. That should mess things up. Okay. Abilities. Hardening. Oh dear. Sudan in anarchy. Sudan is the first to fall into anarchy due to Cucumberia. No cure research can take place. So it's really going very, very badly for the world right now. Abilities. We're gonna reshuffle it again. There we go. Good luck with your research. What do we know about Canada? It's cold, it's rich. Okay. So I guess what we could try and do. Let's see, what do we have here? Transmission. I already have that. Oh, what else do we know? Affected bodily fluids are able to pass through mucous membranes, increasing infectivity, especially in poor regions of mutation chance. Okay, no, that won't do. We need something that works. pathogen destroys motor neurons, causing paralysis. It's significantly harder to cure and can be lethal. That's what we're going for. Okay. 6 billion people are dead? Holy shit. There's not an awful lot of people left. Okie dokie, let's see what else we can do. Inflammation obstructs bodily process, swelling can obstruct breathing and be fatal. Yeah. Fatality. I fear... this is not gonna go well for the world. Oh my god. There's not an awful lot left. Canada. How many people are left? I'm gonna be really... I'm gonna be left with like 10 million people in the world. Oh my, is this gonna be my first successful game? That would be interesting. Russia's government has fallen here. Alright, well. Bursting them bubbles. Yep, there's definitely not an awful lot of people left. Okay. How many people are left in the world? Okay, Cucumberia genome fully sequenced. So Cucumberia has its genome fully sequenced by scientists. RMS researchers say that it's a breakthrough that will help cure efforts. That's not good for me. And there we go with the freaking cure again. Okay, maybe we can help it by doing something. Can we do something here? Is there still something we can do? I don't know. Severity. No. Not an awful lot. Not an awful lot. Alright. How about that? Infected, dead. How many people was... Canada has really resistance towards my thing here. Don't like that much. Well, they do have a lot of people dying. Oh, there's the bubble. Come on. Fighting it. There are very few little areas of the world left that haven't been infected here yet. Okay, can we do something with our 9 points here? There's something we can do. No, we still need a few more, quite a few more points. We need these. We need this drug resistance. That's what we need. If we get the points for it, that is. The world is really becoming an issue for the world. Slowly but surely. Oh man. There's just not enough people to figure out what's going on. And slowly Canada is also falling prey. Canada bombs infected cities! Oh my god! In an attempt to slow Cucumberia, Canada has bombed areas with high infection. Thank you for all the dust, Canada. That's gonna help, actually. I'm gonna counter it. Okay, systematic infection symptom mutated. Cucumberia has mutated and developed a systematic infection symptom without using DNA points. That's gonna be terrible for them. There we go. Infected are actually... oh my. Am I still infecting them? Are they growing resistant to me? It's very possible that that's the case. People are still dying over it though. Canadians are tough people, I have to say. Okay. Alright, so this is the farthest I've ever come in the game thus far. Greenland doesn't seem infected at all. That's annoying. Can we do anything with our 12 points? I don't think we can. No, there's no way. I need that resistance to actual... Okay, yeah, there we go. Bonus points. Canada has managed to actually bring it back somewhat. This might actually stop it in its tracks. Plague eradicated. Cucumberia killed all its hosts. Some healthy people survived. Okay, did I win? My bacteria called Cucumberia just died out in 871 days. So I guess I didn't get it. Ah well. We made it into a complex genetic thing, but I guess we didn't break through all of these people's resistances, so that's that. I guess I killed all my hosts, which also stops the spreading in a way. So there. That also happens in this game. So there we go. I didn't actually finish it, I guess. You can also share this on Facebook and Twitter and mail or whatever. Okay, that's it. I want to thank you all for watching, and yeah. Once this game gets into more developed phase, I might make a series out of it. Thank you anyway. See y'all later. Bye.